Good afternoon and welcome, or good morning, or whenever you're doing this. Welcome to YIN practice. It's lovely to see you again. We're going to start today finding, let's find a reclined position. So just lay down onto your back and allow your arms and legs to find heaviness. Let's find an exhale out of the mouth. An inhale through the nose, another inhale through the nose, and a very slow, controlled exhalation as though you're blowing through a straw. And let's repeat that 3 more times, inhaling sharp through the nose, another one to fill the lungs. Exhale slowly out of pursed lips. Now, keeping your eyes closed down, I invite you to just direct your attention to the tip or the bridge of your nose. Just resting your eye gaze and your attention down to your nose, your eyelids closed down. Notice the rise of your inhale breath, swelling, expanding in your body, and the gentle descent of your exhale as you allow your limbs to become heavy. And then start to flex your toes and push your feet away from you. Take your arms up overhead so the backs of the hands might touch the ground. And as though you're pushing something down beneath your feet and above your head, stretch your body out in 2 opposite directions. You might take an expansive inhale here, and then as you exhale, cactus the elbows wide, like a big morning stretch. Feel the shoulder blades underneath you. And then draw the feet in towards you and hug your knees in towards your chest. You might like to take a little rock and roll from side to side here, massaging into the lumbar spine. Wrap your arms around your knees now. Try to get your forehead to your knees and take a big squeeze. Inhale into the compression and then side out. Relax onto the ground. And we'll just bend the knees again and roll over to one side. The right side is therapeutic generally for high blood pressure and the left for low blood pressure. And we'll begin today with a butterfly fold. So bringing the feet together, and then you might like to have a bolster on top of your legs or any configuration of props that suits your body, allowing you to find a nice relaxed position over your legs. And then begin to just let your head, your shoulders, your arms become heavy. Start to notice your breath as you arrive in shape. Allow your body to soften. You just start to notice as you breathe the sensations that move up and down your spine. Could you relax your face? Relax your hands and relax your shoulders. Allow your head to become heavy. And just begin to notice all of the sensations that move throughout your body. Maybe there's a tingling or a warmth. Notice if anywhere feels cold, anywhere feels tight, anywhere feels spacious. And as you relax into your posture, you might adjust your shape slightly to accommodate so you can stay in your edge, that edge of sensation where it's a little bit uncomfortable but manageable. And then just focusing on the movement of your breath. Notice the heaviness of your legs. Noticing the different qualities of the sensations in your body, and noticing the thoughts and emotions that come and go, but remaining in the awareness behind them. Everything comes and goes. Everything has a beginning and a middle and an end. But all we really have is this present moment, this right now where we all are. See if you could relax your body entirely and completely into the shape, taking any last adjustments and just allowing yourself to relax. Noticing the edges of your breath. Letting everything go. Slowly, gently begin to walk your hands in and taking the bolster just by your left side. If you do have a bolster, you may not be using one. Lay down onto your back and just relax your arms and legs both sides. Observe and witness any sensations that might be present. Acknowledge anything, whether it be difficult or easy, pleasant or unpleasant. And witness the space that is your awareness, encompassing and encasing all of this experience. Sensation of the in-breath rising. Exhale, falling. And then just begin to walk your feet in and cross your right leg over your left leg. We'll take a figure four, not a figure four, a shoelace twist. So bringing both of the legs over to the left. Might like to rest them onto a bolster, or you might prefer to have no props. You could even put something near your right side lower back to assist in the body's support. You could have nothing at all. It's likely that either the knees or the right shoulder will be closer to the ground, and very unlikely that they'll both touch at the same time, and both are fine. So you might just take the first minute to establish a nice heaviness in the body, a place where your arms and your legs can soften, head gently turning over to the right. And then just begin to arrive here. Noticing the sensations in your skin, in the palms of your hands. The outer right hip, heaviness of the knees, the shoulders, the elbows. Returning to your breath. Noticing as the inhale breath presses down into the compression of the twist, the exhale breath releases. Watching with just your awareness as you allow your body to let go. And each time your mind wanders, kindly and gently bring it back to witnessing the waves of sensation that move up and down with each breath. The knees heavy, arms relaxed, thighs soft, jaw relaxed. Let everything go here. Let everything be. Relax your chest, your arms, knees and your hips. And then slowly and gently bring your head back to the center. Slowly and gently bring your legs back to the center. And just briefly remain in stillness on your back. Start to bend your knees again and then bring your left knee over your right. When we find the shape on the other side, it might look the same props, or it might look a little different. Both are actually fine, especially with the hips. It's very normal that one is feeling a little different from the other. We could even have bones that grow in different formations from the right to the left side. You might allow your head to relax to the left, perhaps finding some support behind you or underneath the knees. Be kind and gentle as you allow yourself to discover the right position for this particular side of your twist at this particular moment in time. Maybe there's a sigh as you drop in, relaxing the arms and the legs. And as we begin the yin hold, notice how it feels at the beginning, where it is tight, where you feel the breath and where you feel the sensations. And then just begin to come into that communion with your breath, every inhale arising, swelling, expanding into the twist. Watching as it crosses over into the exhale. Noticing that little pause at the bottom. And then focused and very curious on these waves of breath coming in and coming out the nose. Acknowledging the sensations that you feel all throughout the body, relaxing the elbows, relaxing the arms. And letting that breath move through you, completely natural. Knowing that there will be thoughts, and there will be feelings, Could be any amount of either. And the quality and quantity of those does not matter at all. Just allow the breath to move through you. Continually bring your present attention back into your body. Heaviness of the arms, heaviness of the legs. Outside edge of the left hip. Face is soft. Hands and feet relaxed. Let your attention dwell in the edges of your shape, where it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Side of the hip, front of the chest. Allow your breath to lengthen and your body to relax completely. Very gently bring your head back to center, your body back to center. Resting your hips and shoulders down. Let your body just be still. And next we'll slide our feet in and bring the knees up towards the chest and take a little roll over to one side. Slowly, gently start to come up. And then next we're going to work with the shoelace pose. So come into your tabletop position to start, and you might have some blocks or props ready. And start by extending the right leg long behind you, placing the right knee behind the left knee, and then walking the knees in between the right and left side of your mat. So just to the middle of your mat, walk your feet to the side. And then I'm going to start to sit back and down. I'm going to demonstrate what it would look like with a block, because a lot of people when they do this, especially for the first time, do require a block. Basically, if both sides of your hips can sit flat on the surface that you're on, that's what we want. So don't sit onto your feet. Sit down onto the ground without a block if that's okay. And if not, sit on the block to make things nice and even. And we're going to fold down over the legs. So it's quite an intense sort of pose because we're stretching quite deeply into the hips. We're going to just come down any amount and just begin to explore by allowing gravity to take the body down. There might be something underneath the head if the intensity is too strong without it. So just be mindful as you descend, monitoring and being very interested in how those sensations feel. Always returning back to the breath. So basically, if your breath becomes very difficult, that is when you know the sensation is is telling your body that you might have gone a bit too far. Other than that, know that you are safe to explore and to just be with your breath as your body relaxes into the posture, letting gravity soften and guide your body down. You might take any adjustments as you go. For more intensity, you can walk the feet wider apart, wider away from the body, and for less, you can walk them further in. And just be with the sensations here, acknowledging their intensity, letting your breath become smooth and long. Taking some final breaths here to allow everything to soften into the shape as much as it can. Slowly, gently start to walk the hands out. And I'm just going to take the 2 feet side by side for a rebound here. So just place your hands over your knees and let your head drop down. Feel free to sigh if you need it. Feel free to take any little movements. And we'll go ahead and find the other side. So coming into your tabletop. Now extending the left leg long behind you, taking the knee under and walking your knees to the middle. Might be different side to side. Walk your feet outward and start to sit down onto your hips. And just being mindful and kind with yourself, regardless of how frustrating or how enjoyable it might be. Our expectations are usually the things that cause us to be disappointed in life, and all we can really do is practice being right here, right now, using the breath to help us descend into the presence that we are existing in, which is really all there is. So starting to relax down into your shape, starting to allow your upper body to soften down over your lower body. Maybe there's some support for the head. Allowing yourself to adjust as you go. And taking slow, curious breaths into the sensations that feel difficult, feel interesting. Knowing you can always take a break if it becomes too much. This is your body and your practice. Taking some final breaths to just let go into the shape and see what happens. Very, very gently, very kindly start to come out. And lay down onto your back, legs out long in front of you, arms relaxed by your sides, and just be still. Next, we're going to keep working into the sides of our body with Banana Asana. So for this shape, please start by moving your body over to the right and walk your feet over to the left. You could just leave your feet like that, or you might like to stack one leg over the other. It may or may not be the right leg over the left leg. It could be the left leg over the right leg. Bring your arms up overhead and take your arms and your head over to the left as the side of your body remains on the right. And your left wrist could hold your right hand, if that's useful. Or your left hand could hold your right wrist rather. And if you notice that's too much already on the shoulders, it can be a great idea to have something like a block, or if you don't have blocks, use pillows, use books underneath your hands. We always want the sensation to be something breathable, easy enough that we can remain here without tension, without strain. Let your head relax to the left side and just start to arrive here. Ensuring your hips are heavy, shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed. Bringing awareness to your breath moving in and out your nose. And as you inhale, could you notice the right side of your body expanding? As you exhale, bring a little bit of attention to the left side, noticing the contraction there. Allow your face to soften. Inhaling right side. Exhaling left side. Allow your glutes and your hips to relax. Allow your belly to become soft. Rise and inhale, expanding the right side ribs. Exhale, contraction on the left. And just letting everything soften here, taking any last adjustments in your banana asana. Relaxing legs and arms, and shoulders. And then we'll start to take our whole body back to center. Hips in the middle of your mat, legs out long. Take just a moment to witness the right side and the left side. And then start to bring your hips to the left, walking your legs to the right. Let's repeat the same thing on the second side. Arms over your head, holding on to that left wrist or arm with your right hand. Your right ear down to your right shoulder. Maybe one foot crossed over the other, maybe not. Whatever helps you to find that edge of discomfort, or the side of your body, the side of your rib cage, stomach, is just finding that nice stretch to its edge. Breath is able to move easily and smoothly in and out of the nose. Every inhale, noticing and feeling that opening on the left side. With a bit of attention to the contraction on the right. Expansion on the left side rib cage. Gentle contraction on the right. Relaxing the right side of your body. And relaxing the left side of your body. Very gently start to come back through center, unraveling the legs and the arms, and just allow the arms and legs to lay down in your rebound. Start to bend the knees and roll over to your favourite side. And gently start to come up into a seat. We're going to take a forward fold over both legs. If you're very tight through the hamstrings, you might like to place actually a bolster underneath your knees, which is great for if you have any pain in the back that's causing it to be impossible to relax. That's very common. Or you might have no props at all. So please try to support your body in a way that feels nourishing and supportive. Maybe something under the head, arms relaxed. Find somewhere appropriate for your arms to go. Sometimes arms underneath something can be handy. And then just letting everything soften down and everything release into your shape. Let the head become heavy. Bring some awareness to the tongue and the jaw. Tongue at the roof of the mouth and bottom of the jaw relaxed. Allowing the front side of your body to feel that softening as you watch the breath move down your spine, all the way to the top of your pelvis on the back of your body. Relaxing your shoulder blades and allowing your arms to become like passive weights, softening your face and softening your elbows. Maybe there are some little adjustments as you relax a little bit further into your shape. You might need more or less proppage, just depending on what your body is needing today. Just taking any final adjustments. If you feel you want to come a little bit deeper into the shape, or if you want to move out early, now is the time. And for the next few breaths, I invite you to just let gravity do everything. Invite your arms to clock off and let go. Invite your legs to also stop working. And place all of your attention on the natural movement of your breath throughout your whole entire body. very, very gently start to come back out. Walking your hands in, and please make your way now onto your back. For a rebound, we'll keep a block and bolster near us. We'll finish up today with a back bend. So please find your bolster, your block, bend your knees and place your prop underneath your tailbone for a supported bridge. Make sure the block is not too high or too low. Half on your tush and half on your lower back. You might like to adjust by tucking your chin to your chest and shuffling your shoulders underneath you. Perhaps it's comfortable with the knees bent, or maybe you'd like to start to extend your legs, one and then the other, relaxing your legs like heavy passive weights. You can even walk your heels out further if you need more. And then taking any more time to adjust the block in the right place for your body. Maybe the arms come up overhead, or perhaps they just relax by your sides. Might be a yawn or a stretch. And just be here. Bring some awareness into your lower back and invite your tailbone, your glutes, and all the muscles around that area to consciously let go. Notice the subtle movement of breath down into your belly, your hip points, the swell of the inhale rising. Soften your pelvic floor and your thighs. Allow your forehead to relax. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Noticing the continual, effortless movement of the breath. The sensations of the body, any thoughts or feelings that might be moving through the mind. Just returning to be the awareness behind all of this. Anchoring awareness in breath. Body resting heavy on the ground. And very gently start to Bring some awareness into your feet and your hands. You might start by just bending your elbows, maybe placing the hands onto the body or by your sides. And very mindfully, carefully walking the heels in, being kind and gentle with the lower back. Land the feet down, and invitation to join me for a little rebound by bringing the knees one at a time into the chest. If it feels interesting, you could even bring one knee in at a time and notice the lengthening across the front of the left leg. Notice how the hips are feeling. If you did one thing on one side, you might like to do it on the other side. And then just start to bring the knees in towards your chest, and maybe just let the legs hang heavy into the air. Knees could be bent, feet could be outstretched. And just allowing a bit of a reprieve on the lower back. The block could stay where it is. And when you're ready, please make your way into your final Shavasana, letting the hips come down, letting the block come away, landing the feet down, and making yourself completely comfortable for your final Shavasana, your final rest. You might like to have a bolster under your knees. That's more comfy for you, or perhaps something underneath your head. And we're going to anchor in and ground in together with box breath, and then settle in with a brief little yoga nidra. And I'll give you some silence. Start with an exhale. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and wait for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and wait for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and wait for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and wait for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, and wait. Exhale for 4, and hold for 4. Inhale for 4, and hold. Exhale for 4, and wait. Inhale, hold. Exhale, and wait. Continue on your own, and wait for the sound of my voice to summon you back. At the end of your next exhale, gently letting all of that go. Eye gaze resting down the end of the nose. Sensing the space between your nose and your upper lip. Gentle awareness spreading to your fingers and your toes. Notice the way your breath is moving. And then bring attention into your feet. Pulling attention in your feet up the ankles, the left shin, the right shin, the right knee, the left knee. The left thigh, the right thigh, the right hip, the left hip, the left side of the pelvis, and the glutes, the right side of the pelvis, and the glutes, the right side of the lower back, the left side of the lower back, left side waist, right side waist, the right hand, the left hand, the left wrist, the right wrist, the right elbow, the left elbow, the left forearm, the right forearm, the right bicep, the left bicep, the left shoulder, the right shoulder, the whole right shoulder, the shoulder blade, the whole left shoulder, the shoulder blade, the left collarbone, the right collarbone, the right side of the neck, the left side of the neck, the back of the neck on the left side, back of the neck on the right side, the right side rib cage, the left side rib cage, the left side chest, the right side chest, the right side jaw, the left side jaw, the left side face, the right side face, the right ear, the left ear, the back of the left ear, the back of the right ear, the back of the skull on the right side, the back of the skull on the left side, the left eyebrow, the right eyebrow, the forehead, the eyelids, the right eye, the left eye, the right nostril, the left nostril, the left nostril, the right nostril, the right nostril, the left nostril, the left side of the mouth, the right side of the mouth, the tongue, the lips, the chin, under the chin, the whole front of the body, the whole back of the body, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Please feel welcome to stay here for as long as you need. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Please come back whenever you need. Have a beautiful rest of your day or rest of your evening. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Namaste.